Let's dig into what is happening in terms of construction that's happening and also sales of new condos, particularly in the Toronto area. They have dropped quite significantly. This is according to new data from Urbanation. So for more on this, let's bring in Shaun Hildebrand, president of Urbanation. Shaun, this flows quite nicely out of that conversation in terms of the need for more construction. But tell us about what you're seeing at this point when it comes to new condo sales. And this would be sort of pre-construction sales that are being made in the city?
Yeah, pre-construction sales for new condominiums in the GTA fell by over 40% in 2023, less than 13,000 units. It was only the third time in the last 20 years that we had fewer than 13,000 units sold for new construction condos. It represented a 15-year low. As a result, we've seen more inventory on the market, prices starting to slide, and a lot of developers obviously kind of waiting in the wings to bring new projects to market, given how uncertain the sales environment has become.
Were you kind of surprised by this data in the sense of there has been such a push when it comes to construction, or maybe not so surprised when it comes to the financing side of things, because interest rates are at these elevated levels and maybe making it more difficult for people to be thinking that they want to be buying a condo today that they might get a few years from now?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult because condo prices haven't really adjusted a whole lot. New condo prices from their peak are only down by about 3%. And that's because new condo prices are very sticky. Developers are dealing with very high construction and development costs on top of obviously higher interest costs. And it doesn't allow them a lot of wiggle room to reduce pricing to attract new demand. So as this has happened, affordability has significantly eroded. We've seen that the average mortgage payment associated with buying the average priced home in the GTA is up more than 20% compared to 2 years ago. And that's even with a 20% correction in housing prices. So, there's been a big drop in affordability, and, obviously the condo market, which is the most affordable part of the market, has been hit the hardest because it's really the entry point for first-time buyers, and certainly also attracts a lot of investors who have been big buyers of new condos and real estate in general over the last couple of years have pulled back considerably given the tough financing environment.
So part of this drop is fewer developers selling pre-construction units and then fewer people buying the pre-construction units that are out there. Is that right, Shaun?
Yeah, so the number of new pre-construction units brought to market last year was down by about 25% over 2022, but the bigger drop in activity was mostly because of sales. So less than 50% of all new construction units brought to market were sold last year. In a normal year, you'd get about 60 to 70% absorption. Typically, a developer needs to sell at least 70% of their units in order to start construction. So right now, we're seeing a record high share of units that are kind of sitting in pre-construction with less than 30% of their units pre-sold.
Wow.
So as this is happening, we're seeing construction begin to pull back very, very substantially. We saw, according to our data, a 72% plunge in construction starts in the second half of last year. And we track construction starts a little earlier than CMHC. We define it once excavation begins. They define it once foundation is poured. So we are monitoring these trends a little bit earlier. As we look towards 2024, we're expecting that construction starts for condos are actually going to drop to a 15-year low. And we know this because of what's going on in pre-construction right now. So this is obviously, the complete opposite of what the government was looking for in terms of driving new home supply. Condos represent the bulk of new home development in the GTA. So if condo investors, condo buyers aren't active in the market, it's really going to drop construction starts in the years ahead.
Wow, yeah, and we know just how long the timeline is too. It's quite a few years for this pipeline. So if a developer is discouraged by the market, then that could lead to issues down the line, even several years from now.
Yeah, there's usually about a 4 to 5 year lag between pre-construction sales and completions.
Yeah.
For the next couple of years, the market's going to be pretty well supplied because of how high pre-construction condo sales have been in previous years. In 2023, we had just over 20,000 condo completions. We could see more than 25,000 condo completions this year. A lot of those units bought near the peak in terms of pricing, obviously with much higher interest rates as well. So I think a lot of investors and developers are going to be focused more on closing projects that are under construction rather than beginning new ones.